Joining me is Edgar Street, Hereford head coach Mark Richards. What a transformation at half time. How much did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it's that old cliche, isn't it? A game of two halves. I thought they were dominant first half, and I thought we were dominant second half. To be fair, with a couple of chances we had second half, we had, if we took him, James Waite's good little one-on-one, and you got Elliott's great strike and save from Hinchcliffe, and then obviously Tomo and Evans as well, strike and just went over the bar. So yeah, really pleased with the second half performance. We needed to do something at half time. We weren't at it first half, if I'm being honest. We weren't where we needed to be, especially on second balls and sort of even getting a foothold in the game. But I thought the change of shape and the substitutions did have an impact second half, and I thought the boys were brilliant.
So I have to say, I thought Stockport looked really, really good in the first period.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you on that one, definitely. Yeah, they were, and they second in the league, could have gone top today with the right result. So we knew what was coming. It was just, and even the lads knew exactly what to expect. The amount of good ball that they get into the box, honestly, they touch, deliver, and they've got really, really good quality all over the pitch. And I'm not surprised that they're fighting out for the top spot. So we didn't deal with it. They scored from probably what we identified as being their main threat, which is really frustrating. And to concede so quickly after going 1-0 down was really disappointing. But I thought the lads showed great character. Second half, I thought second half they were absolutely excellent.
Was it a question of getting a grip in midfield and sort of narrowing it down a little bit in there?
It was the second balls. We've been talking about it all week. You look at Spennymoor. The reason we were effective up at Spennymoor was we were really good at getting around the second balls, tidying it up and then playing. And it brought obviously Elliott and James Waite on, and I thought they were excellent second half, but it seemed to just give us a foothold that we needed, and then we got further up the pitch and then we could play. And like I said, we created a few good chances second half, and I was really pleased with the overall result.
And 2 goals on the home debut for Rowan Liebird. He must be chuffed a bit.
Yeah, it always works well. To be fair, I thought he didn't play that well over the course of the night, but he comes up with 2 goals, and that's what we've been missing, and we know that, and we've said that from day one. But it's taken us a bit of time to get the right person in, but I'm really excited about working with him and trying to develop him, and obviously seeing what he can do for us.
You moved Kieran Thomas from midfield to right back as part of that change at half time. We were getting a bit worried he might get another yellow.
Yeah, exactly the same thing we were thinking of, but you've got to make brave decisions. Stevenson, the 11, was causing us a lot of problems, and Jack's been absolutely superb since he's come in with us, but I felt like we just needed to make that sort of change to deal with him physically, and obviously making the change of the shape as well.
I don't like isolating referees too often, but he didn't seem to give a free kick to Mike Simmons all afternoon till the end.
I think I heard the cheer when we finally got one in the second half, when I don't know who it was, but one of the lads was all over him, and obviously we got the free kick, and I heard the cheer of the fans there. But I've got to say, the noise levels in here today was electric, and just want to thank all the supporters. The atmosphere here today was superb.
Yeah, it helps obviously with 500 odd from Stockport, but it felt a bit like a cup tie.
Yeah, do you know what? I came out before kick-off, and just the noise levels were that's the loudest I think I've heard it. And that was just great to see, especially if we go on a really good run of results, what this place can be like, and it's really, really exciting.
Does that give you another marker? You saw Spennymoor last week, Brackley as well, and now you've seen Stockport. Does that give you another idea in your mind of what you need to do?
Yeah, I think a lot of these clubs are full-time as well. You see the standard of the subs that they got coming on. You've got Warburton and Mulhern coming off the bench, and we've known that from day one in terms of the quality of this National League North. And you only have to look at the National League above and see where the southern teams are based at the moment, where the northern teams are based, and you know what a strong league it is. And I sound like a broken record saying that, but we're aware of that, and then obviously part and parcel of since we've come in is trying to reshape the squad and make sure that we're as competitive as we can be. And it's great that the last 2, obviously, we've taken 4 points from 2 teams that are in the top 4 or 5.
Quick question about injuries. Lance Smith not able to play today. What's the latest again there?
Yeah, gutted for Lance, because he probably came back sooner than we anticipated, and then he's been great and obviously got a couple of goals. Felt his ankle spending more away, just a slight tweak, and made the decision to take him off and look after him. And then he was good to train Tuesday, and then took a shot Tuesday and just felt it again. So again, just looking after Lance, he's got an appointment Monday just to go and check it all out again. And the last thing we want to do now is for him to play and for him to be out for the rest of the season and potentially start next season. So we're just managing that one as we see fit at the moment.
Alfreton conceded 7 today. Hereford play on Tuesday. Could be interesting.
Yeah, I didn't realise that, but sometimes that's difficult because they're going to need to see a reaction, especially at home. So, we'll do what we've got to do and prepare properly again, make sure that we're okay in terms of any knocks, niggles and injuries, and we'll go again for Alfreton on Tuesday.
And well done today.
Thanks, guys.
Did you think them changes at half time would have such a big effect on the game?
Well, obviously I was hoping they would. Yeah. To be honest, you look at the Darlington game where we were 2-0 down and we managed to score 4 in the second half, and that was a lot of their sort of chat. I wanted to be really positive. So, was it the change of shape? Was it the 2 substitutions? Don't know, but I think being positive at half time is so important, especially if you've got 10-15 minutes with the group to go. How can we change this to make sure we can go and have a go second half? And the lads did that. And like I said, we could have probably had another 1, if not 2.
You must be excited, the sort of goal tally that Lyra could reach next season with the sort of.
And what's that, 16 for him, I think, now that those 2 goals for us today. So yeah, really excited, because especially, like I said, I think there's so much we can do with him in terms of how we can hopefully make him better, and he's still cropped up with 2 goals, so that's perfect.
Not any strikers will get 2 against Stockport this season either.
No, and I think that the nature of his goals was really, really good, because it was 2 scruffy tap-ins really, and that's brilliant, because that's what we have been missing. We've been missing somebody just to be in the right place at the right time, and you saw both that instinct that he's got to be in and around the danger area when it matters most.
Were you a bit surprised that Stockport seemed to back off at the start of the second half?
I think it's difficult. I think we said before the game, the pressure's on them. The pressure's on them to try and to win the game, to stay in contact with Chorley. So we thought the third goal, but the next goal was so important. At 2-0, we're like, lads, the next goal is so important. We know what it'd be like here if we scored, and obviously, you heard the fans, and it worked out. Sometimes it doesn't, but it did work out to just put us more in the ascendancy and more on the front foot. And I'm just really pleased that we've got a point out of the game.
It's like really you've got a point over Mr. Gannon, who's been in the game for God knows how many years.
Look, first half dominant they were, weren't they? They battered us at times first half, but I thought second half we were the better team. And it doesn't always work out that you get a fair sort of share of the spoils, but it has done today, and I'm just really pleased that we've picked up that point.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.